friends, welcome back to Pretty Extra. I'm your host Amanda Saez, and today I have my two best friends, the iconic Lydia Riley and Presley Sullivan. We are literally so excited to have this episode. There's so much tea. Literally so much tea. We are talking a lot of tea today, right, Lydia?
Let's begin.
So, Presley actually doesn't know any of the tea. So this is gonna be a shock to her. This is gonna be all of her pure reaction. We're all three like best friends.
Yes.
We have
because it's okay to be friends with more than one girl. Weirdo. I mean,
Lydia's a bit pressed.
I'm a little pressed today.
And so we are just gonna talk about, friendships, and we've been like three best friends for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And we hang out, everything's all good. Me and Lydia tried introducing more people into like our group, and it didn't turn out so well.
Nope.
So Lydia wanted to come on and talk about it.
Okay, so let's tell the story. Okay, so they say like trios don't work, but I think trios only work if nobody's jealous of the other person or doesn't like want to be the other person.
Trios work if you're in a relationship.
Trios work if you all have your own man.
Like you're with like. You're not, like, dependent, but, like, if you guys hang out, like, I'm good, I know I'm good, and then we're good to hang out and do our own thing.
Wait, so you're telling me that if I went to hang out with a guy, you wouldn't get upset?
I don't care.
That's crazy. That's weird, because one time I was friends with this girl who was very upset.
Is that what happened?
This is what happened. Okay, here's the story. So, storyline. I break up with a boyfriend. I'm upset. I'm single. I'm like, I need someone to hang out with. So you got fucking Amanda. She's in New Jersey, so I can't hang out with her. Presley's booed up and works very hard, but, we have opposite schedules, and she's also an hour away. So I'm like, who do I hang out with? I make friends with this girl. Should I sit back?
No, you can't. No.
Okay.
We could give her a fake name. Her name is...
I can't. I have something really funny to say, but I can't say it.
Why?
Go.
Okay, what should we name her? Let's call her Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley.
Okay, we're gonna call
Karen.
her No.
Ashley.
We'll call her
Her name's Ashley.
Ashley. Hang out with Ashley like every day. She also broke up with her boyfriend, so at this point she's like,
you guys are bonding.
We're literally bonding over it, like we're trauma bonding. And she almost becomes like my boyfriend. Like I see her every day, which is fine, but then I kind of start getting tired of her. I'm like, I'm gonna go live my life. I'm in college. I want to be an engineer, and I want to be an attorney. So, like, I'm getting my degree in civil engineering, and then I'm going to do patent law. I have...
You have a life.
Yeah, I have... That's my point. Like, I have everything else that I'm doing. Like, I like to hang out with Amanda. I like to make music. And then I do social media, obviously. And, like, I literally hate Presley. But...
We love you, Presley.
Okay. I put up with her anyway.
Presley, I love you.
So... Anyway, So, Tuesday comes along, and I made plans with Amanda and Chris. And we're making music together. This girl Ashley starts like calling and texting me. I immediately woke up and then met Amanda. Like I was late.
Oh my god, I'm getting confused with this Ashley name. Okay.
Ashley is her name. So we're gonna call her Ashley. So the girl, Ashley.
Yeah.
So
but we met up with a guy.
We're meeting up with Chris because Chris, Amanda, and me are all working on music together.
Yeah.
And I didn't invite Ashley. I was like, you could come if you want, but it was more like.
I mean, like, she has, like, no part of it, so it's like, why does she want to come on?
And she had work anyway, but I didn't want to be rude. I wasn't like, you can't come. I was just like, yeah, you can come.
I mean, yeah, she wants to come, but, like, it's not, like, a huge deal.
Exactly. So, I already made these plans. I also had a plan for a date the same day.
With who?
A rando. I didn't end up going on the date.
A rando.
I was supposed to meet her at Tin Roof at 9. So the girl, she's texting and calling me while I'm with Amanda and Chris.
Yeah, she like FaceTimed her like 3 times.
Yeah, and I'm not answering because I'm using my phone for Amanda and Chris. Like I'm looking up sounds on TikTok for Chris, and I'm thinking like if you called me and you literally called me this morning and I don't answer, you're like she's just busy, she's sleeping. You're not like.
Or you called me last night at midnight and woke my ass up. I went to bed at 8 p.m. guys.
Okay, I go to bed at 4, so I'm sleeping at 1.
Okay,
but
yeah, I get it.
No, yeah, the point is like I'm doing something.
We're not like like she doesn't want to talk to me.
Yeah, like if I didn't answer, you would just be like, she's busy, right?
Yeah.
You have to think about it for a second. She's like,
well, I mean, sometimes I'm just like so drained and I'm like, I don't want to talk. You know when like people text you and you're like,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even text them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
what
we're not like
happened.
thinking like, oh.
But it's not like in a petty way.
No.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, I'm mad at you.
Because
You're
you
just
know that like
tired.
that's your friend. Like you're just like, oh,
Yeah,
like, they're
like we'll go
busy.
like months without talking to each other.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah, like and it's just not a big deal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
No, like that's so much like part of my point. It's
I'm
like
backing it up.
no, yeah,
Not knowing.
1,000% you're backing it up without knowing. So she's calling, she's texting while I'm with Amanda and Chris, and I'm not thinking anything. I'm like, oh, I'll get back to her, and I keep going with our things because we actually wrote Amanda's song. So after that, I bailed on my date, and I'm supposed to meet her at 10. So I go to 10. Like I said, I would meet you at 9. I meet her at 9. And I kind of distance myself because previously, before this, we're going to tell our story. Because this is like where it started. This was when I started distancing myself, was Tuesday. But I went out with her and Amanda. I invited Amanda out Sunday, right?
We
So-
watched football.
I am addicted to sports betting right now. And every Sunday I sports bet and I like to watch the games. And I was like, Amanda, can you come? It's a fun time when more people are there. even
Yeah,
though
I
they're
just
not
invite a bunch of friends and you hang out.
Yeah. I've been hanging out with Ashley every Sunday. And so I invite Amanda. And so we all go out, and at first it's cool, and then I start drinking a little. I don't typically drink. And I'm not paying attention. I'm just paying attention to my game and my drink, and that's it. And whoever's talking to me. I didn't realize that this girl, it's me, and she put herself between me and Amanda on purpose.
Yeah, and I barely like knew her.
Yeah.
And she like would just like completely
Like, kind of like ignored you. Like, turned her back on her. It was weird.
yeah, like I was just like singled out alone.
That's like you. Yeah, it was an asshole move. That's like you invited Amanda and me, and then me like ignoring Amanda. Like,
She
I
would
never
go
do
and
that.
like run off with Lydia and like leave me alone and like leave me to like pay for the parking and like they would just like go run off and yeah and like she just like did not care.
Why did you leave Amanda?
I know. I felt like a bitch after. Listen, this is what So I started drinking. People are buying a shot. Like we had like 3-4 people buy a shot. So I'm plastered. Presley.
Presley's a real
I'm-
one. I love you.
I'm plastered. Listen, I'm plastered. We drive to the next place. All that's going on in my brain is I've been here a million times too. So I'm thinking everyone knows where they're going. I'm drunk. I have to pee, and it
I
starts
had no
raining.
idea where I was at.
Amanda's lost. So at this point, I'm like, I have to pee now. So I just start running. And it was also kind of fueling me. She was like, let's just leave. Let's go. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And so I get in there after I pee, and I'm sobering up, and I'm like, I just fucking left Amanda. So I have to turn around, and I try to get my thoughts together.
You drove and left Amanda?
No, so it's like a parking lot. So we went there. We went there with a golf cart, and there's a parking lot here, and the bar is here. So you have to cross the street to get to the bar. But Amanda's never been there before.
Oh.
So they asked me to pay for the parking and I had to like be on my phone and take a
Yeah.
picture of the golf cart and everything.
Yeah.
And then they just left me
Yeah. Well, and, okay, so
while I'm standing
Hear
there
me
waiting
out.
for the parking.
hear me out. Parking takes 2 seconds. If you've been there before, but she's never been there. So, like, for me, it would take me, like, 30 seconds. But it took Amanda longer because she hasn't been there. But I'm not thinking that because I'm drunk. So, I just run off. And that was a bitch move. So she comes in, Amanda, she's pissed. And
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
was
trying to get
pissed.
Amanda to...
She calls me. She was like, Amanda, where are you? I'm like, what do you mean, where am I? I was like, you fucking left me.
But it's valid. It's
I was
valid.
pissed.
It's
And I hung up on her.
She was pissed.
She calls me back.
Fuck you. And so she gets in there. I fucking lost my bet. I'm pissed. Amanda's mad because I ditched her. And I'm trying to get her to talk to me again. And she's like, I'm like, Amanda, please talk to me. And so we leave that bar. We go to a different bar. And Amanda's still upset. And she's like, I'm going to go home. And I'm like, hold on. And no, very valid. So I take her to the side.
No,
And I'm
because
like,
it wasn't even just that. It was like the whole time, like this girl, Ashley, she
No,
just like
I-
completely was like,
she never even talked to her.
No.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Totally been there, and then you're just like, well.
and I was
this
already
is
there
just
for
so
like
weird.
4 or 5 hours, and I was just like, if no one's like talking to me, and like I'm just sitting here, like
Yeah.
what, like I just felt like bored and like I wasn't interacting with anyone, and it was just
Yeah.
awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it until kind of later either. I was just kind of drunk and having a good time, and then I realized like this girl was like putting herself between me and Amanda. Like anytime I would like try to talk to her, she would be like to Amanda, she'd be like, oh well, what about me? Oh Lydia, what about this? Me and Lydia are best friends. It's just me and Lydia. And I was like, get the fuck away from me, you weird bitch. Like,
This
are you-
actually happened to me in high school.
What?
Fun fact.
No,
And I'll tell
literally.
the story later, but like some crazy shit happened, some crazy stuff went down, this girl ended up like, again, same situation. She was like putting herself between me and my friend Lauren, and we had been best friends for so long. She made up all of these lies, tells Lauren all of these lies. I moved to Florida. Lauren, we still didn't talk. This girl ends up going to like a psych ward, and I think she's still there. Yeah.
I hope that ends up.
I think she's still there.
I think she's
That's where
still there.
she's
She
at.
was like calling like my old friend, being like, "Oh, I miss you. Like, I'm sorry I lied about all this stuff. Like, crazy stuff you should not lie about." Anyways,
the end of that story is
I
she
hope you
may
got out
still
of the
be-
psych ward.
Oh no.
That's
fair.
I wish you the best, but
That happens. No, so Amanda's upset. I take Amanda aside and she explains
Well,
to me. she's
first
like,
we're in the bathroom and you're like I said, oh, like I think I'm just gonna go, because also it was like 8-9 o'clock and I was just like, you know, I get tired. I go to bed early, so I was just like, you know, I've been here for hours. Don't talk to me. Like I might as well just go home.
gang.
And by the time I would get home, it takes me like 45 minutes. So I was like, yeah. And you guys were like, why? And Ashley was like, why too? And I was like, I was straight up. I was like, what do you mean why? Nobody's talking to me. Why do you guys even care if I leave? And then you were like, why are you upset? And I was like, I can't tell you. Because, like, I didn't want to say
she was
it.
standing right there. Like,
Yeah.
she was waiting to interject herself. She was like, and like, get the fuck away from me.
You were like, no, tell me. Because you were, like, drunk. And I was like, I can't.
At this
like,
point, I started to sober up and realizing what was happening.
Yeah.
Because
And
I'm not thinking, like, I'm not looking at Amanda. I'm just talking to everybody. But what was happening was she wasn't even talking to Amanda. She was like, it's just me and you. It's just me and you, right?
So like
We're just best
like,
friends.
they would, like,
And she would,
share,
like,
like, a
look at her.
menu. Like,
Yeah.
like, it was us 3 girls.
It
And,
was
like, there was a
weird.
bunch of guys. And, like, you don't leave, like, the one girl with, like, a bunch of guys. Like, it's like, you're 3 girls. Like, when we hang out, it's not...
unless they
Yeah.
Yeah, unless if it's, like, their boyfriend or something. It's, like, it's weird.
Well, that's another thing.
And so,
But-
like, for instance, like, we were all ordering food. Like, Ashley literally would take the menu and share it with Lydia, but she would not let me, like, she would be like, oh, like, what are we getting? Like, and I would just be, like, there, like,
Yeah.
like, I was just, like, I didn't exist.
yeah, it was rude.
So then what?
So she was being rude the whole time, like trying to be like, me and Lydia are best friends. Oh, me and Lydia this. And keep in mind, I'm trying to introduce you to my friends so that we can all hang out. Like, I don't want you to
She was
ostracize
just
my
trying
friend.
to introduce her to you.
Yeah, I was trying to have her hang out with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad I didn't, because it gets worse. So, after all that, I talked to Amanda.
Yeah, you
I
took me
make
to
it
the
up to her.
bathroom.
Yeah.
And I cried.
She didn't cry. She was crying. I felt like so fucking
Nobody
bad.
likes me because I'm bougie.
I felt so bad. I felt like horrible, and
I was really sad. I was like, why am I here? Like,
No.
I felt like I didn't belong. And, like, I'm not the type of person that, like, gets like that. But, yeah, I
That
felt,
was
like,
sad.
really, really sad. And it's so funny because I was actually at my friend's birthday party a few weeks ago. And this one guy told my friend that I felt like I didn't belong at the party. And that actually didn't happen. Like, I never once said that to him. And I told my friend, I was like, I never feel like that. And now I finally experienced that I felt like I was someone that I
Terrible.
did not belong. Yeah.
it was awful. I felt really
Like,
bad.
she was actually, like, really, like, mean.
And,
And
and it's like, why would you do that? Like, this is my friend first. I was friends with her first. Why would you be mean to my friend that I'm trying to introduce you to?
yeah, it was just, like, rough. And then, like, everyone kept going up to me and was like, you look so miserable. And I'm like, I'm not. It's just that, like, no one's, like, really talking to me.
Yeah.
And, like, it made me feel the worst when people were like, you look so miserable. And I'm like, I'm just, like, chilling. Like, what am I supposed to be like, wow?
Well, so no, at the first bar, I thought that Amanda was just chilling. And I'm like talking to everyone about my bed, trying to have a good time. And then after it starts to get to like tin roof, I ran off with Ashley. And that's after that point, I was like, okay, that was rude. And I tried to fix it. And then I start realizing this girl doesn't want me to be friends with other people. She doesn't want me to be around anybody but
Did
her.
she say that?
No, the way she was acting.
You could just tell.
It was like, I don't know how to. It's like me, like just being a.
No, I understand,
You know?
but she never said anything about it
She didn't even apologize or say anything. No.
when you said that.
No. So after this, I start distancing myself from her, and that's when Tuesday I just
watch
hung out
it
with them. So I start distancing myself because I start thinking about the scenario, and I'm like, yeah, that's really messed up that I would introduce you to a good friend of mine, and you ostracize her and try to make it to where, you know, just me and you are best friends. It's like, no, like, this is my good friend. This is my other good friend. Like, who are you?
We all love each other. We
Yeah.
all like hang out and like
Exactly.
we've never had that experience.
I
ever.
think though it's like just a level of immaturity and maybe like jealousy because she hasn't been out or anything, so the only places she goes are the places that I've introduced her to. Regardless, anyway, moving on. So I start distancing myself around Tuesday. I hang out with Amanda and Chris. I hang out with her that day too, but I kind of am like, oh, well, you know, you stay over there and I'm gonna be over here.
Yeah, but you still hung out with her.
Yeah, I still was like, you know what? Maybe it was just a mistake.
You guys
doesn't
went to like a
understand.
bar.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you didn't hang out. It was just you and her at the table, right?
No, it was like 5 of us. It was me, Chris.
Oh, you might have given
Her.
someone else too much attention.
Oh yeah, I definitely put too much attention to somebody else than her. And so, we hung out. I asked her to spend the night Wednesday, but I ended up bailing on her for a guy.
Actually, story time. One time on Halloween, a couple years ago,
I do remember that.
we were like, oh my god, I'm gonna go out, all this shit. And then we went and bought Halloween costumes,
Oh,
went
man.
to the pregame.
That's
I
pretty
changed, and then she left for a minute. But, didn't hold it against you.
She still loves me.
I didn't
Oh,
hold it
you're
against
such a good
you. Still
friend.
love you. I know.
Oh,
So,
I did do that.
I know I'm a good friend, but.
Presley's a good
Anywho.
friend.
Like men do that all the time. They'll be like having plans to like go out with like their guy friends.
Yeah, they're
and,
trying to
like,
get some.
they're trying to get some.
some.
And then like a girl will be like, oh, let's hang out. They'll be like, yo guys, I cannot hang out tonight. Like I'm going to hang out with this girl. Like
I
that's just what people do.
I apologized. For
Maybe
it.
we think like men.
I mean, I think that everyone just does that. It's like, oh, like, you know, you just want to, you know, hook up.
We try to get bleep down,
Yeah.
bleep me out.
trying to get my back blown out.
Oh.
Let it go.
I was trying to get some. But
Maybe she had a crush on you.
no, that's
what
what
I
it
was
is.
saying.
She has a crush.
That's what I
She
was
has a crush on me. 100%. It's not even.
I was just thinking like, don't be mad unless you're gonna do it. And then I was like, wait, does she want to do it?
Yeah.
I think that she
so.
has a crush on her. I literally told her that.
Yeah. I agree.
So Ashley that?
I told
Oh.
Lydia that.
No, I completely agree. I think she thought that she was like my boyfriend, or I was her boyfriend. So no, so
like they were like dating or
we hung out for 2 or 3 hours. I even like helped her try to get a new job, and then I was like, I actually want to go hang out with this guy that I've been talking to, and she got mad, and that was Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, it was
She
Wednesday.
had a big, fat
Lesbian crush on you. Big
Oh.
fat lesbian crush. No, so Thursday,
Oh my god,
Friday.
you should have called her, what's the name of that girl in the movie?
Oh, you're right.
Janice!
Janice. Let's call her Janice.
Yeah.
No, no,
It's not Ashley anymore. It's
Okay,
Janice.
Okay,
Okay, Janice.
whatever.
You guys will know.
Oh my god, literally Katie, Harry, Gretchen Wieners are
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But so where did we go? So after that, I was supposed to work Thursday and Friday, and it ended up she had my location. So I ended up bailing on work to see a guy again. The same guy. We're trying to work things out. But that's a different story that we won't tell right now. But she had my location, and so she's like watching what I'm doing, and so we had plans to hang out Saturday, right? And so Saturday comes along. She texts me at 10 a.m. and says, "Let's go to the bars later tonight." And so I wake up around 1, like I always do, and I start texting her, and I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do this. If you want to come over now, I'm doing homework, and I'd like someone to sit with me. She doesn't text back. She's not texting back. Keep in mind, I saw her Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't hang out with her Thursday, Friday, but she's texting me every single day.
Yeah, like she's like, it's not like she just stopped talking to you. Like she
No.
was literally talking
She's
to you.
texting me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning. She's not texting
Asking
me
you to
back.
hang out that night.
Asking me to hang out that night. She's not texting back. No text back. We have plans. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you not texting me back? And I was like, so I said something, and she said, Lydia, I'm ignoring you because you've been a bad friend.
What?
I was like, yeah, exactly. You've been texting me every single day, and all of a sudden the day we're supposed to go out, I'm a bad friend?
Presley.
I'm literally going to read it.
I'm confused. I'm confused how people have time for it. How do you time to fucking say all that stuff? Really?
No.
If someone texts me that, I'd be like, okay, dude.
That's me.
Goodbye.
I'd be like,
Well,
bye.
we made
Good
plans,
riddance.
but no, this is good fucking riddance, 100%.
Oh my god, no.
And I said, what are you talking about? And she said, I don't know if you're pretending you haven't been or you actually think you haven't been. And I said, please explain it to me.
Yeah.
And I said, you making plans with me for a day and then not answering is shitty. If I didn't answer today, that would be shitty. She said, dude, I haven't told you what you're talking about. You're just making shit up. I told her my schedule because apparently I didn't hang out with her enough. And then she said, I was mad about Tuesday because we made plans to go to Tin Roof. And then you ignored me the whole day. Remember the story I told you how I was with Amanda and Chris? So what the fuck are you talking about? I ignored you the whole day. And then I said Tuesday I was supposed to go on a date and then bailed. And then Tin Roof started at 9 and I was there. What the fuck are you talking about? And
Lydia's so triggered.
no, I was pissed. And so I sent her a bunch of messages. This is the last message I sent her. I said, I just want to clarify this one more time before I remove you because fuck you. Get the fuck away from me, you weirdo bitch.
Did she stutter? Yes, she did.
But I was thinking about, like, how you're gonna be mean to friend Amanda. I'm inviting you into my life, and then you're gonna try to ignore me on a day that we made plans to be an immature asshole. Get the away from me. So I said, I just want to clarify this one more day before I remove you. Tuesday I made plans to meet with you 9. I met you at 9 and didn't bail in any way, shape, or form. I was busy all day Tuesday. I wasn't ignoring you. I was using my phone to create music and write lyrics for Chris and Amanda. I planned to go on a date at 7 and then meet you at 9. I was true to my word. I'm not an immature asshole like you that's just ignoring someone to ignore them and play stupid games.
She's shaking.
Again, I'm not your boyfriend. The only thing I apologize for is for the guy stuff, which is the guy I bailed on her to see. He was calling me nonstop, like standing outside his house, and he was like, "You come in here now," and I was like, "All right, yeah, like you like me," But if you just spoke up and said, "No, Lydia, I want to spend the night," I would have ditched him, and I would have, and I have before. I said, what's really crazy, and I said something else, how I ran into this girl, and she was really supportive. She was like, oh, if you want to get back with this guy, like, that's okay, I understand, but you shouldn't. And Ashley just, like, doesn't have my back at all. She, like, bailed on me, went out with the friend that I introduced her to, and then was like, I'm ignoring Lydia. I'm just gonna ignore her, and she's gonna be mad. And then she's gonna unblock me one day, and we're gonna talk again. Hey, you. You're not my life, you weirdo. She has no life without me. Anyway, that's my story.
That's quite the story.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Weirdo.
No, even before like all this came up, when I thought you were dead and missing,
That too.
No.
when me and Amanda were talking, we were like, Ashley's giving weird vibes.
Yes. She gets
Like,
weird vibes.
She's like not telling us like,
Yes.
yeah, respect your privacy or whatever, but she's like gatekeeping like you. She's like,
Yes. That's what she
Okay.
IRL.
We need to start talking about how the day that we thought that Lydia was missing.
okay,
Okay.
can we say his name or no?
We
No,
can't
we're not
saying
saying
anyone's name.
Don't talk about him too much. He'll get upset.
Okay.
But what happened was I was having issues with this guy that I love him, whatever. Secretly love him a lot. And and so I'm mad at him though, and I don't want to talk, and so I just turned my phone. My phone actually died. It died at Tin Roof, and I was like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna turn it back on.
Tin Roof is the spot, man.
Tin Roof has a lot happening. So I don't even turn it back on. My phone is dead, and I'm like, I don't care. It's during the hurricane too.
Yeah.
So I left it dead for 2 days. Now go.
She literally left it dead. And
Anyways,
her man,
Her
whatever he is,
sent a cryptic text, well, I thought,
to both of us
And I'm
separately at the same
she's
time.
dead.
He's like, she's missing. And
And I'm like, when do you care?
but like the thing is, like
Okay.
the first thing that a person thinks when like a person doesn't answer, like the message doesn't go through, is not like, oh, the person's missing. It's like, oh, my ex blocked me.
Well, and at the time, I didn't think they were talking for like a while. Cause
Yeah,
like,
we
again,
weren't for a
sometimes we go and don't talk to each other for a long
Yeah,
time.
you guys
So I don't know
literally go on
exactly,
breaks and like don't talk for like
Yeah.
days on end.
So I'm
it's
just
not
assuming
unusual.
you guys weren't talking.
No, we weren't.
No.
And he just flips out and says you're missing. So, and then your phone was off because like I have your location.
Yeah.
So now I'm panicking because it said that your location hasn't been on for 24 hours.
I didn't think
So
about
we
that.
try calling the police, me and Presley. I'm in New
Yeah.
Jersey.
What happened? I never heard your side. Or you go, keep going. But
I'm
I
in
never
New
heard-
Jersey, she's in Miami, and we do a 3-way call with the police. what was that for? They're like, well, you can't file a police report because you're not her family or someone who lives with her. And I'm like, okay, well, like, her family, like, doesn't really talk to her much. So it's like, who is she gonna call for her?
Because does it have to be?
It has to be someone that, yeah.
And we didn't know your new address either, which is even more terrible.
Well, now
We didn't know
you
your
know.
license plate. No, but
So,
wait.
honestly, so I think I told him to file the report and, like, being very skeptical at this time. Just,
Yeah.
like, everything, you know, like...
You guys just
So
like,
did
broke
y'all for
up.
real think like I died and was missing, or did you just?
Yeah, I
say,
thought you were, like...
I really thought you were dead.
I thought he was gonna blame it on, like, the hurricane.
I was crying all night for like 2 days until I finally got in contact with you.
Oh, you guys care.
Of course I care. You're my best friend. I was hysterical. I couldn't do anything. I missed The Golden Bachelor because I was
Well,
trying to call somebody. And I love The Golden Bachelor. That's
so
one of my
sorry.
favorite shows, and I missed it. I missed another show too, but I could barely eat. I couldn't sleep.
Oh.
I was like, oh my god, what if she's like in heaven right now?
I think you, like, thought a little bit too much into it. I was just like, where is she at? Like, what happened? I watched too much true crime, but
Yeah.
it got to a point where he was like, oh, I heard back from this girl, Ashley.
That's
And he
not-
sends me a screenshot.
And the messages were so weird.
They were her sending hearts.
Yeah, and
Wait, did she read them?
No, she didn't even. So that's another sneaky ass thing. It's like
She was sending hearts to your man.
She was like, oh, she's
I'm-
okay. No, bro, did you read the messages? And, like, I'm very careful about how I'm fucking texting him.
Yeah,
And this was more of like, I thought you were fucking
So,
like that.
I thought that it was like I thought it was like him messaging from another number or something. I was like, what? And then when she because then like we asked for her number.
Yeah.
We asked your man, and he gave us the number, and I was like, hey, this is like Lydia's one of her closest friends. Like, I'm just trying to see, like, have you heard from her? Oh yeah, I just checked in on her. Oh, I'll read you the message.
No, I have the message.
You have the
right
message.
here.
Presley's gonna read the messages.
Okay. Hi, Blake. Lydia is fine. She's with me. She doesn't really want to speak to anyone right now and doesn't want me to let anyone know where she is. But I'm a very anxious person as well, so I completely understand what you're feeling at the moment. Why is she trying to resonate with him?
yeah,
Like,
the
if,
fuck.
like you guys
With
don't
the
try
enemy.
to resonate with my. You don't try to resonate with the
Your man is a pet to me.
Yeah.
He's your pet. It's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Like, good for you.
I think maybe just give her a little space for now, so you don't push her away anymore. I'll keep an eye on her. Red heart, bro. What? Bro, what?
It was
I would
so
flip the fuck out if you guys texted my man a red heart.
Yeah,
like, resonating.
no.
No.
I think I've said 2 sentences to your man.
Yeah.
I said, hello, Austin, how are you? Am I not saying that?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, hello, Austin. Goodbye, Austin. That's probably the
It's
most
like, y'all are texting like paragraphs like that. Like, why the fuck do you care so much about him? I don't know. That's my standpoint. I don't know how you feel
Well,
about
he
that.
hates her.
But then she puts another red heart. She's good. Heart.
Every single message she sent was with hearts.
Rose hearts. Yeah.
Every single
Every
one.
single one.
I remember telling Presley,
It was
I
crazy.
was like, no girl. I even told the police, I was like, no girl sends their friend's boyfriend
Yeah, that's
hearts.
what we
And the
were saying
police
to each
even
other.
said that.
Yeah.
The police even said that was weird.
And she
Not
goes,
fun.
try not to worry too much for your own sake and keep yourself busy. I'll update you when I can.
I thought that someone
Silence.
I thought that someone had you like someone
I was like,
kidnapped
no
you.
one texts your friend's boyfriend like that.
Nobody does.
So the thing is, I told her not to text him. I was like, don't text him back.
And I never text him back because
Snake
you
ass.
always tell me not to text him back.
Yeah.
And the
I
only
wasn't
reason
gonna
why
text him back.
yeah, we didn't want to text him back.
She's the whole snake.
The only
That's
reason
crazy.
why I did text him back
I
was
was like-
because the police told me to text him back.
No, yeah.
That was the only reason why I did.
I think he was genuinely concerned. Because I was just like, when I get really, really upset, I just cut people off and I don't want to talk to them anymore. But I think he was genuinely concerned and thought I was missing.
Well,
Full
either way, I was just like sussed out because those messages were so weird. It was like, you don't send that to your friends.
No, I never saw that. Wait, let me see.
Hold on a sec. Oh wait, let me see.
Wait, what did he say? Not been on social media.
That's not like her. She's obsessed with her phone. I low-key laugh when I'm at that part.
Yeah.
So real.
So so real though.
No, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how she like, she's like a snake. She's just trying to be like friends with like the guys in my life and be like keep them close. She's not a girl's. I hate saying girl. I hate when people say that shit. But she's not like a girl who's like friends with other girls. She's like a girl that values men.
She's a pygmy.
Yeah, she's a pygmy. She like values men validation. There we go. That's the best way to say it. She needs every guy's validation, and then she doesn't care about like Amanda's validation, or she probably wouldn't care about your validation, but she cares about me.
Fuck about her validation.
No, that's fucking weird. This is just a lesson to not invite random snake ass bitches into your life, or they will become obsessed with you and text your boyfriend hearts, and then be mean to your best friends. So.
Rip Ashley. Sorry, I'll never get to meet you.
Hey, don't be sorry. It's not worth it.
I'm following you on Instagram now.
Wait.
She goes, I'm following you on Instagram
I
now.
was waiting till I heard the story.
You have to block. Oh, okay, so wait, am I the asshole? Like,
No.
am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole?
Am I?
Female, age 23.
Am I the asshole? Am I? What did I know me leaving Amanda was an asshole move. Hear me out, I was drunk. And then I tried to make it
Honestly,
right.
yeah, I'm kind of mad at you.
Yeah, I know. That was an asshole move.
Alright, guys. We're rolling into Halloween. I know you have some exciting Halloween costumes planned, and this will probably air after, so spill the tea. What is it?
Yes. I have. So, my first costume was Snow Bunny. And
That's what it was?
Yeah,
I voted Angel.
No, listen.
Well, I didn't
She
know what a
was like,
Snow Bunny
I'm
was.
gonna be a snow bunny. And I was like, Amanda. I was like, do you know what that is? And she was like, yeah, it's like a snow bunny. And like, I'm gonna be in the snow and a bunny. I was like, no.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I was like, wait. That's not what it means.
We went to Aspen. My family did last Christmas, and my dad like looked at like me and my siblings, and he's like, Peyton and Piper's like, my snow bunnies. I'm like, Dad, do you know what that means?
No.
I don't think
No.
as many people know what a snow bunny is.
I thought everybody knew. It's from like a movie or something.
Well, apparently.
I know.
Right, Chicks?
Is it? Yeah,
I think so.
Terry Crews?
It's when
Yeah.
a white girl likes black dudes. But then my boyfriend was under the impression that it's when a girl likes doing cocaine.
It could be both.
He was like, Amanda, why are you calling yourself a snow bunny? And I was like, what do you mean? It's cute. And he was like, no, don't be telling people that you're a snow bunny. I was like, why? And he was like, have you looked up what that means?
It means that a white girl only likes black guys.
So
what snow
we
bunny is.
changed it in the middle of our night to Ice Princess.
Yeah.
True.
Because then people were going up to me, oh, what are you? And I was like, oh, I'm Ice Princess.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. But I also have like a Christina Aguilera look. I didn't get the wig. I didn't get the wig because like I don't care to wear one.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. And I also have like a gladiator outfit and I have like a werewolf outfit. It's like really cute.
That's hot.
And then Chi-Chi has like 5 different costumes too. She's like a pumpkin. She's a fairy. That's probably gonna mess up the audio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
No.
I was putting my chin on. I don't even know what I'm gonna be. I'm either gonna be a Victoria's Secret angel or a Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh my god, imagine if we
Whichever
were
one
all
looks better.
3 of us were Victoria's Secret Angels. We should do that next year.
That would be hot.
That would be really hot.
I'm gonna be a vampire nurse.
Nobody else.
I love that.
A sexy little
Don't be
vampire.
rude.
No, it looks really good. I saw it.
We haven't seen the final product. I still have to like sew it.
So lit.
Yeah, because I'm cutting like the straps off and stuff, so I have to like sew it together so nothing busts out.
Sexy.
AKA my titties.
They be big or whatever.
Presley has like the best tits.
All natural.
All natural.
Yeah, they are. She just rubbed like some coconut oil
I
on it.
got
bee pollen.
bee pollen.
Yeah.
And the
actually.
bee pollen.
I'll click the link in my bio. I'm gonna link the bee pollen that took me from an A cup to a D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not making commission on it. It's not
No.
an affiliate program whatsoever. Buy the bee pollen.
Yeah, you should buy it.
Just bee pollen.
1,000%.
Ah! Okay.
So
So,
We have the party coming up. Don't be friends with snake ass bitches. And let's just party. I wanted to go to Tin Roof.
what is with you and Tin Roof?
Oh,
I don't know. Why am I obsessed with Tin Roof?
I don't know.
It's fun
I
there.
don't get ratchet like that anymore.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Presley's the youngest one, and she's like, I'm done with parties.
She's like, I will only go to all the house events. Aw, that's so sweet.
What'd you say?
I said I just want to get married already.
I want to plan the Bachelorette.
You want to be on The
I
Bachelorette?
want to plan the Bachelorette.
Oh, you're gonna plan my bachelorette.
Yes.
Oh, that'll.
My boyfriend is.
With
Oh
nephews.
my god, he's gonna be so mad when that
He,
happens.
he
Wait,
would
let's-
not want.
He's gonna be like, that's fine.
He's like,
He would probably want like a conjunct like Bachelorette.
no,
bachelor
as long
party.
as you're there, it's okay.
I'm
She
dead.
cancels out me.
Only because I'm there, because he knows I'm
Wait,
responsible.
Well, because you
Wait,
have a boyfriend too, so
Yeah.
he's like, okay, then you're gonna be responsible with Amanda. But if it's just you, and I'm like, it doesn't make a difference. Like, I'm responsible either way.
No, she's very loyal.
You are very loyal.
If anything, I'm just like a third wheel if it has to happen. And then, yeah.
They come up to her all the time, the boys do, and she's like, I have a
Hi.
boyfriend.
I'm not interested.
And they leave.
And the boys come up to all of us, like especially when we're all together.
I get
Gotta
so
be like,
angry when they come up to me.
Then they don't, baby.
I'm like,
No one comes up.
please don't talk to me.
You're so mean to the guys. You're like, go away.
I'm like, can you die? And I'm like, no.
You're so mean to them. I remember the first time that we all like went out, and like these guys came. Oh my god, like we hang out, and you're like, no.
Wait,
Yeah, horrific.
what was this?
When we
When we went to the swan.
beach. No,
Oh,
we went
to the
we went to the
beach.
beach and we were going up the stairs and this guy was like, "Oh my god, you're so pretty. Like, could we hang out?" And you were like, "No, go away."
I just don't feel the need to like talk to them. I don't feel like I owe them
And
anything.
you're like, "Don't talk to me."
Literally, like unless
Oh my
you're
god.
very wealthy.
The funniest time we went out was when, who was it? Colby Covington was there?
Mm-hmm.
We were at the table, and I was just like, oh, I think that, because my friend came up to me and was like, oh, that's my friend in the UFC. And I was like, oh my god, Lydia's gonna love this. So I went up to you, I was like, I think that guy's in the UFC. And like a freaking hawk she was.
Yeah,
I was like,
that was
"Well."
so funny.
That was so funny.
She was like this.
He was like, he got my number, and asked me
You know,
out.
he
a
was
few times.
literally in Trump's like suite at like some Alabama football game.
recently.
He's like friends with Trump.
I know he said he would introduce me, but I got back with the guy that I love.
Lydia's love life is like a roller
Horrible.
coaster.
It's really awful. I need to just stop talking to everybody. But I can't.
Lydia,
Unfortunately.
I'm not gonna lie. Your life entertains me.
Thank you.
Like, literally, I just call you up. Like, if I'm having a boring day, I'm just like, let me call Lydia. And my day is made.
Yeah, I always have something to say.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh, let me call Lydia, and then she doesn't answer. So.
She called me at 1. I was asleep. Okay, I didn't wake up
You
until
were
Tuesday.
asleep?
Swear to God, in my life, I was asleep.
Oh my god.
If y'all call me at like 9, 10 o'clock, I'm probably gonna be asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been
Please
up
don't
late.
call me past 10, please.
I'm gonna call you at 10:30.
I swear to God. I was so pissed off last night when you called
I
me.
figured. I was like, she's definitely asleep.
Just don't call me at all.
Right, it woke me up, and I was like, who the fuck is calling me right now? And I obviously have to check, because I have, like, younger siblings and stuff, and they call me, and they, like, the cops get them, I have to pretend to be their mother, Austin has to pretend to be their dad, like,
Oh my god, that's so.
the amount of situations I've been in where I have to answer, like, if, I feel like a mom sometimes. But I roll over and I'm like, what happened now?
It's me.
And it was you. And I was
I
like,
just wanted to,
I
yeah.
was like, she doesn't need me though.
No, I didn't. I don't even know why. I
I
think
go
I
back to bed.
just called to confirm. Like,
Guys, how did we meet? I know how I met you.
I met Presley at a photo shoot, and I was like, let's be friends.
Presley, I met you through Exa.
At a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Ah, and then when did I introduce you guys?
When I had that audition,
Yeah.
and then you were like, oh, we were gonna go to eat after, and you're like, could my friend Lydia come? And I was like, yeah.
Wait, what?
It's Neil.
Oh!
Yeah.
At the
Oh.
Greek restaurant.
We went to, you guys had that audition at
That was our first date.
Manny's. I
Yeah.
think that's his name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
oh,
exactly.
yeah, I remember that. And where was the Neon Coat place?
It was like Greek
Greek.
restaurant. And
I don't
Beach.
endorse Neon Coat whatsoever, guys.
Why?
Download on the House Network.
That's network. Not the other one.
OTH.
I
Yeah.
use the other one.
No, the other one sucks.
It does suck. But On the House hasn't given me a card, so.
Yeah, me either.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I actually have never asked for one, so that might be my
That's a
problem.
lie. It's a
I've
fucking
never-
lie.
I've never asked for one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've never asked that once.
I've asked to come.
Sorry, I don't do influencer stuff.
I'm gonna ask Matt next time I see him.
You need a promotion.
Huh?
You need a promotion.
Tell her.
Yeah.
OTH.
Pay Presley more.
And let her be in charge of the influencers.
You guys.
She should do it all. Look at her. She's the best.
She is a very hard worker. Whenever I'm talking to her, she's always saying that she's doing work for you guys.
I'm always working. Yeah, anywho, looking forward to getting lit this weekend, this week at,
Thursday.
The Maxim party.
Wait, so what time? Because I was thinking I would leave early and end at Wharf and
no,
and
bro.
Body. So
we're gonna go from South
Sexy
Beach.
Red is at 11. We're going to 11.
We're gonna go to 11?
Yes.
Sexy
Sexy Red.
Who is Sexy Red?
Get off of me.
Get it sexy.
Boy, you know this ass super fat. I ain't lying.
Oh, that song?
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
I'm his favorite hoe.
Okay, so we're gonna go there.
Yeah. I'm trying to go to
11 is like
11.
a whole nother animal. Okay.
I can't remember.
Or we can go to Liv. Who's at Liv?
I've been to
Sexy
11.
no,
I
Why
can't
don't we go to
remember.
all three of them?
I'm down to go to wherever. I got a Liv club too.
Your hair is so luscious. How should you do it? You should be a hair model.
No one wants me.
I want you to.
Wait, you guys, guess who's at Liv on Halloween?
Kodak Black. Wait, Bo.
Amanda
Wait,
Saez.
Amanda Saez. The Lydia.
It just says Happy Dad. They don't have a freaking.
The Miami
They don't have a
Chi.
performance.
She's on stage.
She'll be like this.
They for real don't have a performance on Halloween.
Honestly, guys, I feel like we're gonna be out really late on Halloween.
I know. I'm
Girl,
concerned.
I gotta go to work too the next day.
No, you don't.
Could
I
you
do,
get
but
us
it's
to
like-
go somewhere like anytime on any other day this week? Like, could we go somewhere
Where
like
do I
fun? Just like any cool party.
Wait, what? Do you want to go to a party on Thursday?
No, like we already have parties going on Thursday. Like any other days.
Like,
Yeah,
on
we
the
were supposed to go to
weekends?
karaoke tonight.
Girl, I've been up since like 6
Fake
a.m.
friend.
I had a doctor's appointment so early.
Okay, fine.
What about
Presley
tomorrow?
Doesn't love me.
Tomorrow we could go to Kiki. Or we could go to.
I'm
Roundup.
down. I'm
Really?
down. Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah, let me just think of what I
Yeah.
have to do tomorrow.
I'll dress like Christina Aguilera.
Is it dress up tomorrow?
I'm dressing
Make
up
it
all
dress up.
week. I don't care. It's
Um,
Halloween week, not Halloween night.
It's Halloween
Miami.
for 2 weeks. I wonder, is Halloween gonna be this weekend too?
Yeah, like it's Miami.
Halloween weekend is not after Halloween though.
Halloween weekend was last weekend. But there's still, Thursday's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
I don't think Friday. Well, like Day of the Dead is the 2nd, November 2nd.
I thought that was in May.
Oh, that's Cinco de Mayo. No, she's right. She's right.
I was
She's
so.
right. Dia de
I
los
believed
Muertos
you.
is
I was like-
November 1st. It's the day after.
Okay, I thought it was the 2nd.
I really
No, it's
thought that was
first.
May.
No, it's Day of the Dead.
Dia de los Muertos. We should go to Cantina La Venta for that.
Don't make words
Yeah.
up, man.
They're the best coconut margaritas. Yes. Okay, we'll go out this weekend.
So,
Pregame at my place on Thursday. Okay.
no, I'm busy.
I'll take you off the list right now. Oh my god.
Dang it. Okay, fine. God.
Presley has the hookups.
Oh my god.
She thought we have to hang out with her though. What?
Lydia, we're gonna befriend you.
I'm blocking you, right?
Don't block me, please.
And we're gonna unblock Ashley. You hear that, Presley? We're gonna bring Ashley.
Invite Ashley. Don't you dare.
Ashley's in the groove and Lydia's
Say-
I just put
Sorry,
Ashley
right
on the list.
Say psych right now. Say psych. I'd be so pissed.
Sorry.
not sorry.
I can't believe she really thought that she could go out without me and then be like, haha, I'm
And then we were out at the wharf and we saw one of Lydia's friends and she was like, oh my god, I just saw Ashley with this other girl.
Yeah, and she said
When she was supposed to go out with you that night.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, no, not only that, I had 3 people come up to me and tell me what she was saying about me. And like being like, she's blowing up my phone. No, I'm not blowing up your phone, stupid. I'm explaining myself and dropping you. You're gone. You're done.
Do you feel
She's
more relieved now that you have spoken?
I do. I feel like I got it off my chest. Thank you for the therapy.
This felt
How
like
much
a whole
do I
ass
owe you?
therapy session.
How much do I owe you guys? Also, I'm not missing. I'm alive, unfortunately.
Don't say that.
I wish I was dead.
No.
I wish I wasn't here, but
Attention seeker.
How'd she know?
No. We love
I'm like scared. I feel like Michael Myers. That's one.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like,
Like all these lights turning on.
it's after hours.
I could lock this. So.
What would we do if like someone ran up and they were just like, "Help me, let me in"?
I'll call
They're
911.
opening it.
True, but what if our phone's all
But would you open it?
If anything, it's just gonna be my boyfriend.
But no,
He's somewhere
someone
working.
ran up and they were like, "Blood."
Oh, your boyfriend that doesn't exist?
Yeah, everyone thinks my boyfriend doesn't
He
exist.
doesn't.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
He does exist.
She like put the camera one day on this random guy on the couch. She was like, "There he is." I was like, "Sure, Amanda."
I have not introduced my boyfriend to any of my friends, and like they hear that I have a boyfriend, but they're like, he does not exist.
The limit does not exist.
I watched
I'm
it.
quoting Mean Girls too much today.
I watched it yesterday.
She was a big fat lesbian crush on me.
I rewatched it, and honestly, like, Katie is a piece of shit. Like, Regina was totally in the right the whole movie. Like, it was her ex-boyfriend, and she was trying to get with her ex. Like, you're not a good friend.
True.
Weirdo.
True. Oh, but Regina cheated on him. But still, girl code.
Yeah.
You're right.
But
You're right.
did
I would never even think of doing any of that with any of my friends. That is so weird.
No.
No. Like, what?
Or text.
Because then...
Man hearts.
That is the weirdest thing. I even told him, like,
I'm, like, in denial about it a little bit. I'm like, no, she didn't.
I thought
Even
you
though
saw it.
I saw it. With my own two eyes. Like I said, she needs
I'm
mill
surprised, bro. I'm surprised you wouldn't be mad about that.
In my head, it's, like, not possible. But it also is still a little weird. You know what I mean?
True. Well, the more you think about it, the more energy it puts towards her.
Well, that's why I was like, also, like, yeah, let's talk about it and get it out. But I think it's more like a lesson as you can't just trust random bitches, and you have to take that first initial, like, bullshit that they do and be like, if they're willing to do this now and we just became friends, and it's supposed to be like the good phase where you're showing your good side, what's gonna happen later when they're showing their actual bad side? Like, I don't want that shit. Get the fuck away from me. I don't like it.
True. Well,
anyways, guys.
You look so pretty.
Who?
All of us.
No. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Will you guys please give your Instagrams a shout out so that people can follow you?
I'm the Lydia Riley.
It's Presley at ITSPRESPLAY.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, bye.
Bye.